dia yatetie ne se yesi yewura Mahama yedi ni besi so akora no enya mfa ni nsi so no car no akwakoto mehu se e wo social media bebre wo mabu akunta wo se car no ye be $700,000 enum ne ade enkomo mi ni se gwa hunu bi
oh come on NPP for oh sankrofo wi ebe yi pa nka krum ha nanka mrabi adwuma for the purposes of political misconduct they are banning omu for 20 years as a political party so more politics they are not qualified to represent agenda via a state interest who be the president and answer who be lead as government Obama President Akufo-Addo 2015 Odi president Adeche ya Conway inauguration bulletproof BMW Obekaya nice one pa no the koi it defeated the purpose of an elected president in the moment of the joy and celebration.
But how?
No, because I mean, when I was the president, I was inauguration.
There be
at the time, we were all happy. Our president, Bekaya, no, was a suit, not in a handkerchief, and the former president, former vice president, about the president, unqualified, so about the inauguration. President Mahama and I come to Ghana. The car, what tunnel, and a bema uhia at the Ghana. On the record, President Mahama was elected on the 7th of December. Inauguration on the 7th of January. Our comment, oh, crack car would Dubai, crowd the Bagana, and Meduha. Okotoka US, the Bagana, and Meduha. Oko Germany, crack or Odaga, Evan Russia. Was media Russia than Pepper. Embeduha. Number 2, President Mahama only had access to state power on the 7th of January. He became president on the 7th of January. Cars now Uhuno were used a week after 7th January. Ndi dabe na Ghana kokra sakas. Come, it should just tell you, onslaught. Sir, I would have wished, as part of the reflective process of the NPP, as part of all expected, humane, apologetic, reflective a year, or repent to say, we haven't been fair to this country. At least, by now, dear, those who don't know, say NPP are say Kuruno, would have gotten to know. Those who didn't know, say the crop of people now, who manage affairs, are leeches on state resources, would have gotten to know. In the process, no one can say, oh, wait dear, Mumma Yenye being near vampire. Infanta President Mahama, he said, Wama ahotobi ane some happiness bi emre kronum ebi beka NPP4 wama so yemmompa ye na mistakes are President Akufo-Addo aye no President Mahama onye bi said ye be ya bone a omo di okrom ha no Ghana for you be fi because be a year. Let me refine how. Nanka, yenina twaso. But not the NPP I know. They misbehaved like that from 2016 to 2024 December. They haven't changed. They don't reflect on the actions. They don't repent. They don't feel sad the kind of pain they have caused the people of Ghana and the level of damage that they have caused in this country. Facebook. Prices of the car no ankasano omuko tu no be 8 different prices. John Dramani Mahama MP ohia pio. He is a former president, former vice president, and current president. Nimnia Ibrahim Mahama arguably is one of the most richest young business moguls in this country. Enti kwame odi krade oti hey na ya mau ambassador. Uji disa madam want me talk and fan celebrate you. Ufi se wadam for ne wadwuma wo ye no krom ha nyina. Na ya mau ambassador keke. Wadam for cannot be part of your celebration. And who say President Mahama Traka for faith to be moved at the inauguration who use one. Now after NPP for President Mahama Tinu here see Okruma. They forgot just yesterday. Kanoforiata Sikado do a papa ye free Ghana for. And yan can ask them yet. They forgot yesterday President Akufo-Addo's administration. Now one from Aban Aja Padia to say in Nira. They forgot yesterday. Sanko 4 years one koji loan. So one yet 1 district, 1 factory, 1 village, 1 dam, and 1 more discount.
Oh, but say what they say. One can say, sir, 1 district, 1 factory, no, is owned by individuals. Now Abaya so much na mama facilitate say a bit me abem.
It's a lazy way of trying to help your country. Obakwame, ube buakura, yenimu hiya, eni yenim sika, eni yenim ye a prosperity. Obakwame, the MPP that I know got every opportunity to make Ghanaians happy. They just chose to be very wicked individuals. Loans are one. Misfortunes that God has turned into fortunes under President Akufo-Addo. The failure of the NPP is a wisdom issue. They have not been able to manage their appetite for convenience and comfort.
Mami says, "Oh, Timu Biema, Sakano, the president you see, you know, if he." Ghana government ya toka ama president enye president Akufo-Addo cars maybe
ebia enye Ghana government car.
Oh, okay.
And I'm saying that at the time and the government Ghana government car and President Akufo-Addo na pass you and say woko
say go be you
what talk to him Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Napo ana anye. Because at the time, cars we were seen to be used. Not Ghana government and Toka President Mahama. And I want to state, sir, as far as I'm concerned, and what I do know, cars no any state vehicles.
Okay.
They are not state vehicles. And number 2, even if they are state vehicles, should the elected president walk on the ground?
No.
I mean, so
but yes, a pool of cars at the presidency.
President Akufo-Addo was using 50 Land Cruisers. What the Bakwama and the Ghana point me and Kasa.
MPP
point me and Tonofo. say ade a oye no be ma home party na lusu President Akufo-Addo use e de bia ma na ko nwa nti President Mahama
obi be ka ba ontie
President Mahama you obi a otie ono a otie no the president is not obi a sabi onni tema. You can't say that about President Mahama.
Okay.
You can't. The distinctions are very clear. At least me, my comfort and my consolation in Tia, say, at least I know, say, Oman Pinya or Transono or Tema, or who ba he can identify, or who will be a Ohia and Moa he can know. President Mahama doesn't build because you are a political colored person. It builds because you have to be built so that you bless others. And let's completely disregard that, very ignoramus commentaries are NPP for start here one more calculation. Quantify near how much it costs.
Me based on the premise say President John Dramani Mahama or Shebo said one, you run a lean government 1 year so extravagant. And only at the idea to be who say be or take ourselves, hey, 1 year extravagant na car way one say $700,000 as a day. Next say any a proclaim a good shaniponetic Mako never so big, but when you send in be in a cancer.
Oh, but they should state the context right. Okay. Ghana is not broke as the NDC states because the president is using a vehicle. And I've just shown you, sir, even given the circumstances, it was impossible for anybody to buy a car. Ghana manufacture cars.
There be.
It was impossible for government of Ghana to have imported a vehicle.
And I even armored car say no. This so koshe nyayama.
Exactly. President Mahama Betraso, the first transaction as president was not to sign a check for NDC people to go and jubilate and to go and do parties. It's to go and buy crude to solve the energy crisis. The first transaction, come on, let me tell you something. A week to election, President Mahama was all over the place. You election, you win here. One trust you. He was moving from countries to countries to countries to countries, building regional relationship for the stability of Ghana, not himself. And you saw it, the manifestation. One of the most, nationalistic, raising the flag of Ghana inauguration. Yeah, none of the. Papa, yeah, home when you yeah, did it so transition. No, 2 days, 3 days after. No, meet energy stakeholders. It is not to take kickbacks. It is not to say that Ibrahim Mahama should go and take business. As President Akufo-Addo a year in the past, is to say that I, President John Dramani Mahama, I promise to solve and not to blame. I'm here to meet you so that we solve the problem. Kwame, we shouldn't celebrate this man. Tantamanto. He met all these women. And I had
Cantamanto assassin no more turn one say
let's say the answer of Baba.
Wow.
NPP for Tom Chrono, Oma but Oma the Baba, you're beginning now. What she a woman in a share woman and crying because Tantamanto near you know, a cotton tarry, a common name was secondary school. Now, me will cross a back. One more woman to be back vacation, woman tardy a fire, almost fricanta. A 1 in a shahun tardy. So it is something that is dear to a government like the NDC. He met them. And no more train come out excess all day and can be see for Julius Debra and I so. Now, if you said you bet to me, I'm a cantamanto, Abaya Crabehe. I'm your fee ho. amana nsi papa yinya home yo onam boku President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia created and deepened the conflict in that area. But President Mahama says, I'm going to resolve it. He drove there to engage with stakeholders. We are Mamprusio, we are Kusasio, in Naya Sim4. A same year, in Nanya ye. When him was a young conqueror, if President Akufo-Addo was applauded for his role in the Dagbon crisis, then we should celebrate President Mahama for these fundamental steps we begin to say, oh yeah. And yes, go for them. Now one way this card, no one may, no one say one will calculate a vehicle that a state hasn't bought. I remember I'm here, Deputy General Secretary. You win the election. Obi Mami Bono such a me idea. To talk of a president.
Yeah, but taxi. Mami.
And Tufi said Ibrahim Mahama cannot take money and buy bulletproof cars for his brother.
Oh, he can.
And now, when we are walking at the Apia Stadium, Ibrahim Mahama gifted him a vehicle, amendment for Muda.
Aye.
And he can't buy same for his brother. Ibrahim Mahama paid for people to go to South Africa to go and treat themselves. Millions. He can't make his brother happy. Please, we should reduce the level of ignorance within the NPP. I've made one pie say, for 4 1 so NPP as one more dream saying what we have seen so far. Because NPP for lower grade, you know, they see Accra here and do 3rd grade apart from cry. Some of the arguments they make and they say it. But let me tell them, sir, they should not become noise makers in this country because we will not give them the opportunity. We are trying to tolerate them to create an atmosphere for democracy. But if their mindset, sir, Wamo, ever make it impossible for President Mahama to solve the confronting problems of Ghanaians, sir, who will disturb them?
Marty.
Just 1 week back. Yeah, that's so cry HC. One more woman we are cast. Edge cast. One more woman we are near my a bank crying and started investigation. Now one started doing Karatemuku. They should tone down and go and sleep. They should tone down, go and reflect. They should tone down, go and build a party. They should go and watch into the faces of the appointees who were greedy and criminally minded and tell them never again will you come close to the NPP. They should stop these things.
Medase.